Hello everybody and welcome back to another rockabilly guitar lesson. I'm back with another request because today I want to show you how to play the solo from There You Go by Johnny Cash. Lead guitar, of course, was played by Luther Perkins back at the Sun Studios in Memphis, Tennessee in May 1956. It was the follow-up to Johnny Cash's biggest hit at that point, I Walk the Line. It was coupled with Train of Love, and I have a special relationship to that record because it was the first ever Sun 78 that I bought on our first ever US trip in the year of 1998. We played a show in San Jose at the Field 44, and then later on we stayed with Vida Lee and Steve Hathaway, and they gave me the directions to the local record store, and this is where I bought the 78. And to make things even better, the icing of the cake was the price. Can you see that? Yeah, just $5. What a bargain back then. And I was a happy man, of course. And if you want to read more about this first US trip and other tours as well, then please consider buying my book, Rock and Roll Fever. Now let's see what the Cashbox has to say about the record. They're a pair of blues items labeled Train of Love and There You Go, and they're flavored with a haunting pop country sound and beat found in its current smash, which is Walk the Line. I think this article shows impressively how much definitions and labels change over time. If you want to learn the whole song from start to finish, then you know where to go. You can join me on Patreon. This is where you also have access to the jam tracks and tabs as well. And here's how to play the solo from There You Go by Johnny Cash as played by Luther Perkins. There You Go by Johnny Cash is in the key of A sharp because they tuned up the guitar as a half step. But to save you some confusion, I will refer to all the strings and chords as if they would be played in regular tuning. So this is still the E string, A, D, G, B, and high E string, of course. And the chords we use are the A chord, the D chord, and the E chord. The solo in There You Go is pretty easy to play, and because it's not so hard, you can focus on your technique here. Yeah? We start on the 2nd fret, A string. And this is the first pattern. Yeah? So make sure that the fingers don't move more than they really have to. Yeah, just take them off a little bit. They should hover above the strings when they're not needed, about 1 centimeter, like half an inch, maybe. Yeah, don't take them off like this. I see this very often with my guitar students. And then the motion here for this pattern. Picking motion should be down, down, up, up, down. One more time. Down, down, up, down. And this will enable you to stay in rhythm really nicely. So one more time, the whole first part. And then you repeat the whole phrase. Then you go to the D string to play a similar phrase. And back to A. And then you play something like this. So I grab the A chord with my index flat on the D, G, and B string. And I start with a bass note, the root note, A here. Then I play the chord down, up. And I play the low E string. And back to the chord. And the A string again. And then you basically play the beginning, the intro of the song. And this will complete the solo. One more time, the last part, starting here on the 4th fret A string, and then back and forth between the 2nd and the 4th. Open in 2nd. And then back to the chord. Yeah? And now I will play the whole solo to the metronome at 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3.